Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. It's going to be a great day, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We have St. Johns County approves the 2026 budget. Governor DeSantis appoints 3 new members to the Airport Authority Board. Magic Beach Motel is closed, and deputies arrest a woman after stealing an SUV. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln. They are driven to inspire. Also a big shout out to Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Facial Rejuvenation Center, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses. Support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and you can download our app from the Apple App Store. All right, bills are paid. Good morning, everybody.
That's the part I like. Bills are paid.
Yeah, we like that.
So you went all dressy and I went all like casual.
We swap from yesterday.
Yeah.
I was way too casual yesterday and you were very fancy. And now I have to do something for a different job after the show.
Oh,
so
okay. Got to do grown-up stuff?
I have to work a funeral.
Oh, that is grown-up stuff.
Yeah,
that's very grown-up stuff. So
yeah.
we all make jokes about that one.
Yeah.
So,
dressed in black. A little more Tisha Adams today.
Yes.
Been watching Wednesday a lot, so I've got it in my blood.
How far have you gotten through it?
Finished.
Okay, we can talk about it.
Because I'm sick. Because I'm sick this week, I was able to binge the series and actually finish it.
Here's the thing I miss about old TV. Everyone watched it at the same time.
At the exact same time.
So you could talk about it.
Yes.
So now you have to kind of hold back whether or
sure.
not you can talk about it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the breakdown of discourse between people in our society is directly correlated to the death of sitcoms and everyone watching must-see TV at the same time.
Yeah.
Because anyone could talk about a Seinfeld episode. It didn't matter whether you liked the person, whether you didn't like the person, whether you voted the same. Didn't matter. Everybody could talk about the Seinfeld episode.
Exactly.
Everyone could talk about the Friends episode.
It
was common ground.
I quit. I'm out.
Yeah. Immediately out. You don't get that reference, do you, Blake?
No.
No.
No, I kind of do a little bit.
Yeah, the bet.
Yeah, the
Okay.
bet.
You know enough about Seinfeld
Yeah.
to know the bet.
Yeah, but I know just a little bit about Seinfeld.
Nice. You got it up there fast.
Yeah, I did.
Must watch TV.
Hey.
Yeah,
On the TV.
but will Kramer say it though?
What? I mean, what? So we just watched So I Married an Axe Murder, and we're totally off topic. We just watched So I Married an Axe Murder, and Kramer's in that. Michael Richards is his name. And he has the same freak out that he had on stage that night that ended his career. He has that freak out in So I Married an Axe Murder. He had the same freak out in Seinfeld. Like, that was just his person. He's just playing himself. And yeah, but he said,
Yeah.
he said the words
some
that you can't
yeah.
say. And so all done.
Yep.
No more Michael Richards' career.
And Joy's already on to me about the question of the day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So.
Oh, has she presaged your national day?
Yeah. Well, she evidently goes through because we're on the same list because I stayed away from all of them.
Yeah.
All right. The question of the day today is, do you have a name for your car? And if you do, what is it? All right. It is National Name Your Car Day. So if you don't, maybe today's the day.
Yeah.
You need to name your car.
You got to name your car. And you got to do it in the comments, too.
Yeah.
I didn't name my car until like 2021. And we went on a family trip, 3 generations of my family. We had a cargo van. We called it Frank the Tank. And that's what got us all around Arizona, 3 generations of my family. And so when we got back to my car from the airport, my kids were like, "Oh, no more Frank the Tank," and I was like, "Well, this is Vanessa. Everyone load into Vanessa," because I had a minivan, and so Vanessa died at the end of 2024, and so now I have Elvira, the Princess of Darkness.
Okay, and you got called Elvira already. In the
Yes, well, I'm just dressing like my van.
Yeah. Blake, do you have a name for your silver beast?
I do, but most people
You keep it private.
Yeah, but
It's between you and her.
No, it's not necessarily that. It's just because most people aren't going to get the reference to said name.
So I don't care. Tell us.
Let's go.
I named him Scotty.
Scotty?
Yeah, because in
Go to the hardware store a lot.
Yeah, because it's named after Scott McLaughlin, the current IndyCar driver right now. He used to race in Australian supercars with Volvos.
And Volvos. So you just
Very
named it
nice.
Scotty because Scotty McLaughlin drives
Yeah.
Volvos.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Used
I like
to
that.
used to
Used
drive
to.
them.
That's
All right.
not that obscure.
And I don't name all my cars.
Okay.
But we have the Beast, which is the 904 vehicle.
Mhm.
All right. It used to be number 11, and then when Pete bought it from me, it became the Beast,
The Beast.
and it's now stays the Beast. I mean, I don't want to confuse the vehicle.
Yeah.
So we're not
100%.
changing it back to number
We
11.
need Beast merch.
All right. And we have the Campulets.
We do.
All right. We have the Campulets. My Audi that I drive, I don't have a name for.
Not yet.
Well,
No.
but that's because you don't really want to get attached to it, right?
Yeah, because I'm selling the Audi. Anybody want to buy a vehicle? I have too many vehicles. The Atlas I don't have a name for, but my Jeep, because it's somewhere between a 1965 and a 1980, we put all the parts together.
Yeah.
So that's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. That
Yeah,
fitting.
because of all the parts and stuff. So we really and the boat's name's Hats Off. So
Hats off.
yeah, because it blows my head off. I've lost like 3 hats already.
Right.
So
Perfect.
It blows my hats off. So Frankenstein, I guess, is the name of the vehicle that's actually closest to being a car.
I have a nomination for the Audi since you're trying to sell it.
Okay.
Audi Boom Bowdy.
Audi Boom Bowdy.
Like I'm Audi Boom Bowdy. Like I'm getting out
Audi.
of here.
Yeah.
You're selling it. So it's Audi Boom Bowdy.
Yeah. And not all cars are females. They can be males or females. So like Frank the Tank, Frankenstein. So
Yeah.
all right. So I want to hear what how about the camper? That's called the Titanic.
The Titanic. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have heard it referred to as the Titanic.
That's called the Titanic. So
And not just because it was sunk in South Carolina for a month.
yeah, the first question last night in trivia is what is because the first question is always super easy in trivia, so we can get the names down and stuff. And it's what does RV stand for?
I know it because of National Lampoons.
Yeah.
That there is a recreational vehicle, Clark.
Yes. Well, in our case, it was Ruined Vacation.
Oh, yeah.
So
That fits too.
yeah.
Hmm.
Any
All right.
European vehicles for sale? Mine's an Audi. It's European. It's for sale.
You want it?
Yeah.
Audi Boom Bowdy's for sale.
It's in great shape. The only reason I'm selling it is because I'm paying too much in insurance of cars I'm not driving.
Yeah.
So,
She's pretty.
yeah.
I park next to her every day.
It rides very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
All right. Now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
moist.
Okay. That quick check of the weather brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets. Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker. It's a perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after work unwind should you want to moisten your whistle. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music Thursday through Sunday. Open daily, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report.
Moist.
Only weird when you make it weird.
Indeed.
Blake made it weird.
But yeah, but
Everything's moving.
Yeah, but traffic's moving all right though. But we just gotta be a little bit careful on those mildly damp roads.
Yeah. Got it.
All right.
Hit those brakes a little early when the roads are moist.
Indeed.
All right.
Indeed. Indeed, you gotta hit the Blake sometimes.
That Hit the Blake's traffic report brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's historic hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with full-fare guests through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. Moving into the news. Governor Ron DeSantis appoints 3 to the St. Augustine Airport Authority. Governor Ron DeSantis has announced 3 new appointments to the St. Augustine Airport Authority. The names include Gerald Dedge, Mario Diplo, and Nick Primrose, each bringing extensive public service and professional experience to the role. Dedge is a retired captain with the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office and a former command chief warrant officer with the Florida National Guard. He is vice president of the Florida National Guard Foundation, serves on the St. Johns County Veterans Council, and is a veteran of both the Army and the Guard. Diplo is the state transportation leader for North Florida with Gresham Smith and previously served as a safety engineer for the Florida Department of Transportation. He's also a member of the North Florida Transportation Planning Organization's Citizens Advisory Committee. Primrose currently serves as Chief of Regulatory Compliance with the Jacksonville Port Authority. His past roles include Deputy General Counsel for the Governor's Office and General Counsel for Florida's Division of Emergency Management. He has also chaired the Florida Elections Commission and serves on the Select Florida Board of Directors. All 3 appointments to the St. Augustine Airport Authority are subject to confirmation by the Florida Senate. I don't know any of these guys, so hopefully they're good.
I only know Jerry.
Okay.
So I mean, he's been with the sheriff department for a while, and he's the only one I know. But it sounds like they've got some pretty good quality people, and it sounds like they have some people to choose from, so which is good.
Yeah, sounds great.
So most of the appointments from the governor have turned out to be okay.
Okay. So they're heading to the Florida Senate. We'll see what happens there. Any guesses on whether they're approved? Is this sort of a rubber stamp?
They'll be approved.
They'll be fine.
They'll be approved. So they're trying to get them back to working operations. So I don't see, and Florida Senate and House are Republican right now, so they're not going to push back.
They're not going to put up a stink. Just
and the governor here, he won by like 80%. So kind of hard to push back against the guy who has all the people behind him. So
it's true. All right. Sad news. Magic Beach Motel quietly shutters as the wrecking ball awaits. Mm-hmm. Magic Beach Motel, a Volano Beach landmark since 1951, quietly shut its doors Mondays, making it its final day in business. The iconic Motor Lodge-style motel located on Volano Road, just across from the beach, is now set for demolition under a state law that limits local governments from intervening even on historic properties. The motel isn't just remembered for its old Florida charm. It's been featured in Hollywood productions, including the 2024 Netflix series 3 Body Problem. But despite its cultural significance, its demolition permit remains active through February 2026, with the possibility of an extension. Community members have voiced strong opposition. Bob Olson, a former County Cultural Resource Review Board chair, who once stayed there on his honeymoon, says tearing it down would strip Volano of its character. Preservation advocates like Sally O'Hara point to surveys showing more than 2,000 residents opposed demolition, while fewer than 5 supported the developer's plan for luxury hotels. Cindy Campbell Taylor, former vice president for Volano Beach Main Street, called the motel the last remaining of Florida's 1950s icons and said its removal marks a permanent shift away from the beach town's unique identity. Though some argue the building has fallen into disrepair, others believe it could be restored, pointing to nearby examples like Haley's Court Motel, which was saved and revived just last year. For many, the loss of the Magic Beach Motel is more than the end of a business. It's the end of a piece of Volano Beach's cultural soul. This is sad.
Yeah. No. Some people criticized me for what I was saying, but understand I didn't want it to go away.
Yeah.
But I was trying to explain that it's the denial of it going away. The county was going to lose.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. It wasn't that I wanted it to go away in any possible way. It's unique, but it's also a very, very valuable piece of property.
Yep.
The good that should come out of this is if they do develop something, it will put more money on our tax rolls, which will give relief to the residential side because the commercial is much higher and more intense.
Yeah.
So there might be a positive that comes out of it, and hopefully whoever does do the development does it tastefully and respects the neighborhood.
Yeah. And I hope that they can keep something of the character of the original building.
Yeah.
I mean,
I definitely do hope like the main thing a lot of people talk about was this neon sign back here. Like I do hope like that gets preserved in some way because it was like historic in a way.
Well, that neon sign came in later. It came in with the TV show, so that wasn't that historic. So just it came in a little bit later, and that's part of it. Is a lot of the history is more in the rebuild. But so sad for those people that really were attached to it. But there's ownership rights, and who really were that attached to it could have figured it out. The CRA people. So
well,
sorry that happened.
There's a very real concern with the deleterious effects of salt air next to the ocean on concrete. We've seen condos collapse. We've seen things like this. So taking it seriously, the condition of this building, I mean, is it a safety issue? I don't know. I haven't seen the testing, but I mean, we have to take those considerations.
It's only a single story property. And that's the other thing is it's on such a valuable piece of dirt. This one would have been a hard one to save no matter what. Yeah, and I don't think the argument of saving it was strong enough for the denial, and that's the reason I said what I said. Doesn't mean I was in favor of it. Yeah, I was just predicting what it was going to happen.
You were reflecting reality, not sharing your opinion.
Correct.
Kenny points out that Veterans Village was repaired and saved. This slightly different piece of property.
It's completely different. It's completely different. Veterans Village is actually older than this hotel. Veterans Village is from 1934.
Wow.
But the timing of it, the person who actually purchased it, and the group that actually purchased it had an intent for it, and that's, it's completely different character. But in Veterans Village, he's correct. Veterans Village is older than this hotel.
And plus also in Veterans Village, like the property that Veterans Village is on, it does not fall into like the same categories like the Magic Beach Motel, where it could be overridden by the county commissioners if there was
that falls in the city.
Okay.
So the same regulations would apply. Neither one of them are in a historic district.
Well, there was
Veterans Village is on an entry corridor that's protected.
There was like that magic line that it was just inside of, so there was no intervening that could happen. Is that what you're talking about, Blake?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You're talking about that.
The coastal protection.
The CC. CCL. Coastal. Hold on, something like CCL. It's got initials.
Yeah.
You work on that. I'm going to do the Gas Buddy Gas report.
My acronyms aren't as strong as they used to be.
Gas Buddy Gas report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. We've got Sunoco at North Ponce de Leon Boulevard is $2.85. Owens on South Ponce $2.91. Shell on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.93. Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce is $2.96. Shell at 146 King Street's at $2.99. Gate on US 1 North is $3.16. Sunoco on South Ponce de Leon Boulevards at $3.16. Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevards at $3.16. Gate on Mizell Roads at $3.17. And Circle K on 207 is at $3.18. All right, that Gas Buddy Gas report brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero bail bonds available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero bail bonds. They are at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. All right. Live music today. We've got Jim Lamb at Milltop Tavern at noon. Taylor Roberts is at La Cocina at the cellar upstairs at 1 o'clock. Shife is at Marina Munch at 2. Smoke and Joe Showers at Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 3. Evan D's at Guy Harvey Resort at 4. John Q's at Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Vinny Jacobs is at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. David Watt Besley is at Oasis Deck and Restaurant at 5. Sue Seymour Westcott is also at Oasis Deck and Restaurant at 5 o'clock. Trevor Compton is at St. Augustine Shores Golf Club at 5. Dewey Valles at Iggy's Grill and Bar at 6. Space Heaters at Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Cam Wheaton's at Colonial Oak Music Park at 7. Lyle Lovett is back with his acoustic group at the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall at 7:30. And Eric Johansson is at Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock, closing out the night. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted Best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right. Tapping into the trends. We've teased it for long enough.
All right. Trend tapping.
Guess what?
Tap, tap.
The capture of Penis Man.
Okay, now I'm scared. I think I overhyped this. And now I'm nervous. All right. How is this a trend? And I'm really scared for our algorithms right now.
So,
have you guys tried Threads? It's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
We love Threads.
Yeah.
Graffiti is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You have a long-standing abhorrence for graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
You had a rule. What was your rule?
It's immediately within 24 hours it has to go away. And I used that rule just 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Someone tagged one of our buildings, and I had it off within 6 hours.
Nice. So, graffiti's become a problem in Arizona, particularly in Tempe, where the words penis man kept appearing on signs and buildings. There's some examples.
That's not graffiti. That's just vandalism.
So, penis man kept appearing all over town.
It was springing up everywhere.
100%. So as Penis Man arose repeatedly, the mystery was becoming an issue, and some people just couldn't handle it. So the police did finally find the suspect, and they have arrested
Caught him with his pants down.
Ballingy. Ballingy is his last name.
No.
I'm not even kidding.
No. That's nuts.
36-year-old Tanner Ballingy has been taken into custody in Phoenix, Arizona. He looks very proud of himself in his mugshot.
Hold on.
Oh, gosh.
Mr. Ballingy, how old? He's 36 years old.
He looks older than 36.
36 years old. So this is evidently his personal, job. I don't know. Penis man all over Tempe, Arizona.
Yeah, he made it to Florida.
But the reason it's trending, there he is. Look how happy he looks.
Why? The mustache makes sense.
Yeah. Very 70s.
So the reason this is trending is because he is not the only penis man. There's not a lone penis man. Evidently, there's Facebook pages dedicated to the graffiti of Penis Man.
So does that make it P9 Man?
Carry the one. I don't know. So evidently, you can follow the exploits of one or more penis people all over Facebook and social media because this is a thing. And all I can think of is middle school, the penis game, where it's like a game of chicken and who can say the word penis louder is like the winner.
That's a game?
Yeah. You never played this in middle school?
No, I mean,
it starts out whispered.
our locker room was, what's the capital of Thailand?
Much more wholesome.
Yeah.
So it starts out as a whisper, like penis. And then
Yeah.
the next person like says it a little louder. And then it gets louder
Never
and
played
louder
that game.
until someone like randomly just screams out penis and they're the winner and also in trouble. Sorry. So that's all I can think of.
Yeah,
And
I agree with Scott. The dude looks at least 56.
this guy is 36, which is like
He's had a hard life.
he probably played, I'm saying he played penis in middle school. He played this game of chicken with the word
Didn't
penis
we
in
all?
middle school. I think
Just
your
a
game,
different version.
penis the home game is a little different than
I'm out.
I'm starting to think,
I didn't know this was going to be the trend as we were talking about the whole Seinfeld thing.
yeah. For sure.
I did not
I did.
realize where this was going to go.
all right,
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize we should probably move the next ad read to another location.
Yeah, I'm apologizing to our new sponsor.
I'm so sorry.
That
So
this
this
was
man
our
has been arrested.
Our trend of the day.
He has
we
been
need
arrested.
to end this story because our new sponsor,
And if you
and
want to
as soon as we say it, it's going to be like, oh, crap.
So in totally unrelated news,
Mm-hmm.
we are so happy to welcome a brand new sponsor.
They're amazing. Let's get beyond that story, and I apologize to all the wonderful ladies over there that I've been talking to that have come onto this network.
Sorry. I tried to do it on Monday before your name
You
would have been
did.
associated with it.
You did.
And I got overruled. Or Tuesday. And I got
Tuesday.
overruled. So sorry. My
Yeah.
apologies. Facial Rejuvenation Center. Ready to look as young as you feel? At Facial Rejuvenation Center in St. Augustine, they specialize in natural, lasting results. Whether you're considering Botox, fillers, advanced skin treatments, or facial surgery, their expert team tailors every experience to your unique beauty goals. For more than 21 years, the Facial Rejuvenation Center has proudly served the local community, offering a wide range of services, including chemical peels, microneedling, dermaplaning, radio frequency treatments, laser hair removal, and more. Discover renewed confidence in a warm professional setting because you deserve to love your face when you look in the mirror. All right. Call 904-810-5434 or visit FR Center, that's centerre.com, to book your consultation today. All right. Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Sorry. All right, moving back into the news. St. Johns County approves a $1.8 billion 2026 budget with property tax reduction, public safety expansion. The St. Johns County Board of County Commissioners has unanimously approved a $1.8 billion budget that takes effect October 1st. The plan delivers a property tax reduction while making major investments in public safety, infrastructure, parks, and libraries. County Administrator Joy Andrews called it one of the most thoughtful budgets they've produced, noting nearly $5 million in additional fire rescue funding to support growth and first responder recruitment. Highlights of the 2026 budget include $9.1 million cut in the general fund property taxes, $20 million in emergency response reserved to strengthen hurricane and crisis readiness, and funding to continue construction on 4 new fire stations with law enforcement presence, 4 regional parks, and a new library branch, along with 2 new library hubs. More than $159 million will go toward capital improvement projects, including roadways, water and wastewater facilities, and other critical infrastructure. The county is also launching a workforce energy efficiency program to cut recurring utility costs and reorganizing its operations to improve efficiency. Officials say these changes, along with one of the lowest millage rates in Northeast Florida, position St. Johns County for long-term growth and financial sustainability. All right, we got a budget.
Yes. We can spend money.
Yahoo!
It's October, so new money comes in.
New money, new money.
Yeah. So
Did some
city and county budgets both start on October 1st.
Yeah. Some of the budgetary shortfalls for Nights of Lights did that make it into the county budget, or is that
I mean,
Are we not allowed to talk about
the TDC money that was allocated is allocated.
Okay.
So that's going to the city.
Yeah.
The city, all budgets are what they are. They're budgets.
Mhm.
You have to make adjustments every quarter, almost every month. It's just like any other business. You have to do these things. So it kind of just sets the guideline on where your expenses, where you want to stay under, and where you want to do. The county budgets, I appreciate my time with the county because it did train me. When I was Parks and Recreation Director, I was in charge of like 36 different budgets.
Wow.
And it trained you how to manage those things. You get a great skill working for the government, even though you don't get a great paycheck.
Nice.
But you do learn a lot. It's like, you learn a lot so when you see a lot of people like county inspectors going into their own private business and then being very successful, it's because you get training of what not to do and what to do in both scenarios. So
Valuable experience.
and the county budget is very much an open book in a lot of ways. So you can kind of get in there and say, hey, do a records request and you get it almost immediately.
Right on. Alrighty. Deputies arrest woman accused of stealing SUV in St. Johns County. A 24-year-old woman is behind bars after deputies say she stole an SUV, then resisted arrest. The incident happened Tuesday morning, September 23rd, at an apartment complex in St. John's. Investigators say the victim left her SUV running while checking the mail when the suspect, identified as Chelsea Wenzel, jumped in and drove off. A short time later, deputies say Wenzel returned, got out of the vehicle, and walked away. A witness pointed her out near the complex. She was wearing a red dress. Deputies ordered her...
Don't wear red if you're stealing a vehicle.
Incognito.
Yeah.
Deputies ordered her to put her hands behind her back, but say she refused and pulled away. There's your mistake right there.
Whoopsie.
Well, one of many. After a struggle, she was taken to the ground, handcuffed, and arrested. Wenzel now faces charges of grand theft of a motor vehicle and resisting an officer without violence. She has been booked in the St. Johns County Jail. She's now an occupant of Sheriff Hardwick's hotel.
Yeah. She's not wearing a red dress right now.
Probably not.
Orange is the new black.
Turns out it's the new red.
Yeah.
Very fall colors, orange and red.
Yeah.
It's feeling very autumn. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Bad behavior.
Don't leave your car running while you check its mail. I've definitely been guilty of leaving the car running while doing something else, and that's not good behavior, and this is why. And don't jump in a car just because the door's open.
Mm-hmm. Still it's still gonna get arrested for that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's not an invitation.
Yeah, you can't even reach inside someone's car. At that point, it becomes a crime.
Yeah.
So,
is that attempted?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, it's like actually entering.
Okay.
If you punch someone inside their car, not only are you getting an assault, you're getting also the other crime of actually going inside their vehicle. So you can't go in other people's car unless you're invited. So it's not yours.
You are 24 years old, ma'am. That is a big age to lack impulse control.
And don't do crimes in red dresses. I mean,
sure.
That's criminal handbook easily. Like, I think it's rule number 2.
Every girl
don't
knows
wear a red dress.
When she puts on a red dress, she is not choosing violence that day.
Don't jack a car.
Everyone can see you.
Yeah.
And you can't run away as efficiently in a dress. Currently wearing a dress. I'm not going to be involved in a foot pursuit today.
Yep.
100%.
Well, and when I'm doing some nostalgia here at Parks and Rec days, we didn't allow our maintenance people to leave keys in the vehicle.
Yeah.
They had to take their keys with them if they were out mowing and stuff like that. And because people would walk by and see the keys.
Yeah.
So I had a very strict rule about this. And the person who ended up being my assistant director and then later the director after me, he was at Davis Park. He was running the park there. And he was one of my supervisors. And he left the keys in the car, or in the truck. So I hopped in and moved the truck.
Yeah.
Problem is, I forgot to tell him. I moved the truck. So he called law enforcement. Sheriff department comes out. He's describing the truck and everything like that. And the sheriff department actually goes, "You mean that truck?" Right there. It was right there.
Whoopsie.
So if you're watching today, still sorry about not telling you that, but you did throw a rattlesnake at me one time. It's a Florida man thing. It's a Florida man thing.
Turns out, Florida man
I was
thing.
able to jump it. So.
Jump the truck or jump
snake.
the
I jumped the snake. Jumped the snake.
All right. Sorry, how do you want to check the comments today?
On to this terrific Thursday, I will trek through the tribe's thunderous thoughts today.
All right. That terrific trek is brought to you by BNS Signs. Want your business to
Don't
get
forget thunderous.
that terrific thunderous trek is brought to you by BNS Signs. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family-owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high-quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by, this is the thunderous part, St. Augustine Handy House. Need a customer prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. All right, Troy, give us a comments report.
All right. First off, Anastasia, thank you for the stars. You gave us 84 stars. I don't know if that's significant. If it is, put in the comments what 84 is all about. I graduated in 85, so I instantly went to that. All right. Joy and Tim coming in strong with gas reports. Costco is at 270. Bucky's at 270. Thank you, Tim. BP at 312. 7-Eleven 315. Wawa Speedway and Circle K at 309. Racetrack at 308. In Ormond, Kenny said it was 319. In Iowa City, it was 276. And
Nice.
a lot of different names in there. Rebecca wasn't in the comments, but there was a Gianelli girl there. Ashley, appreciate you. That's Rebecca's sister.
Nice.
Commenting and sticking with us today. So
Nice. We love that.
Yep.
All right, do we have a Stordom stat today?
we do have a Stardom stat today. On this day, 1919, we got our first female president in the United States.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
All right. So on this day in 1919, Woodrow Wilson suffered a debilitating stroke. His wife, Edith, didn't trust either party. He was trying to get the U.S. To do the League of Nations, which later became
The UN.
UN, and he was trying to get that done. His Republican opponents just denied it. He was on a trip, and he was having massive headaches, and then when he got back, he had a massive stroke. After that day, he was never really 100% recovered. He was on bed rest. The left side of his, I think it was the left side of his body, was
Affected.
he was bedridden.
Yeah.
But Edith wouldn't even allow the cabinet to go in with documents. She would go in. He couldn't talk at the time, so she signed a lot of things. And you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but guess when women got the right to vote?
Yeah. Interesting.
Good job, Edith. Go, girl. So,
What are we saying? I'm just kidding.
yeah. So, but that's the story. 84. Oh, 84 means. Oh, that's from Barbara.
That's from Barbara Jean.
That's from Barbara Jean.
A Vikings player. I don't even know
I thought it
football.
was Anastasia
I know it's
that wrote
Vikings
that.
player.
I just thought that was Anastasia. But today,
84 for Randy Moss?
yeah. Well, that's Barbara Jean's definition of it. But this was the day that Woodrow Wilson had his stroke. The other thing in history in 1950, you're getting a twofer today, is Peanuts opened in seven different newspapers. So we were introduced to Charlie Brown. Snoopy originally was supposed to be called Snippy, but that animal was already a cartoon. So that's how we ended up with Snoopy
instead of
Snoopy. Just think how many dogs have been named Snoopy.
Yeah.
Because there would be more Snippies in the world.
It was
Snoopy's
a fluke.
Snoopy's the best beagle.
I agree. That Stordom Stat brought to you by St. August Pizza in downtown St. Augustine, right at the corner of Riberia and MLK. Get yourself a slice today because it's delicious. Plugs, Troy.
All right, be aware of downtown. The King's Tides are starting. And if you're doing the pink up the pace, you might have to divert some of the stuff that's going to happen on South Street, where Lake Sanchez is, because if the King's Tide hits at the wrong time, you're going to be walking through a foot of water. Ooh. So either wear galoshes at that section, or, just be prepared that, it's about the cause and not the race when it comes to pink up the pace. So
I love a good pair of galoshes.
And we got bollocks tonight. So
do we have any plugs for you, Blake?
Bollocks tonight.
Bollocks tonight. All right. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble. We got bollocks tonight. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.